Today's story is called The King of Kindergarten. This is by Derek Barnes and Vanessa Brantley Newton. This, boys and girls, is the front of the book, and this is the back of the book. This is the title. Usually the titles are in big, bold letters. So this is the title, The King of Kindergarten. The morning sun blares through your window like a million brass trumpets. It sits and shines behind your head like a crown. Mommy says that today you're going to be the king of kindergarten. You'll use a golden brush to clean your royal chiclets. You'll wash your own face with a cloth bearing the family crest. You'll dress yourself neatly in hand-picked garments from the far-off villages of Osh and Kosh. Bagosh, you'll be ready to reign. My baby is headed to school, Mommy will say during breakfast. But you're not a baby. Could a baby wolf down a tower of pancakes the way you can? I think not. You're growing up so fast, Daddy will say, and he'll be right. I can't stay the same size forever, can I? You'll say, one day I'll be taller than you, Daddy, and you'll be my little man. Daddy will laugh, but you won't be joking. Then a big yellow carriage will deliver you to a grand fortress. What do you think he's thinking of when he says a big yellow carriage? As you walk up to the towering doors, you'll remember Mommy saying, hold your head high and greet everyone with a brilliant, beaming, majestic smile, for you are the king of kindergarten. Your teacher will welcome you with a warm smile and a friendly good morning, and she'll be delighted by how you recite your name with pride. When you head to your royal seat, the kids at your round table will wave and say hi, like they've been waiting on you all summer. Give them a cheerful hi. Everybody. The truth is, you couldn't wait to meet your kindergarten kingdom either. Your teacher will go over classroom rules, and you'll all discuss important matters, such as shapes, the alphabet, and the never-ending mystery of numbers. She'll even read a book about trucks, trains, and tractors. Whew, it sounds like a lot, but you're the king of kindergarten. Piece of cake. You will show your bravery at recess when you go up to one of your classmates and ask, Marie, do you want to play with me? Not only will she say yes, but she'll lead the way in helping you save the kingdom by battling a fire-breathing dragon. In the cafeteria, the boys sitting next to you will be missing dessert. You'll have packed your favorite chocolate pudding with an extra cup just in case. So you'll say to him, want a pudding, Howie? He'll say thanks, and you won't mind at all, because what could be cooler than sharing with a new friend? After a royal rest, you'll arise to sing and dance and bop to a rhythmic beat. The day will be one you'll never forget. At the end of it, your teacher will wish you all a magnificent evening and bid you farewell until dawn. On your way back home, you'll think of all the things you can't wait to tell your parents. I made a bunch of new friends. My teacher is nice. And recess is the best thing ever. And tomorrow, it will begin again. Another day as charming as the charming, the wonderful, and the kind king of kindergarten. So I just read you one of my new favorite books that I just got recently, The King of Kindergarten. And this story, this boy tells about how his day went in kindergarten. And we just read this story, so I want to talk about some ways that we might read or we may like to read. And I have some picture cards here. So sometimes we may like to read a book together. And I wish my friends were here to read this book with me right now together because that's one of my favorite ways. Sometimes we might like to read a book alone. So we might like to read a book alone. And I'm going to scoot this up so maybe you can see just a little bit better. Sometimes we read with our eyes. Miss Bumgarner just read that story with her eyes. You guys are going to read it with your ears because you're listening to Miss Bumgarner read the story. So I read it with my eyes and you read it with your ears. Who would have ever thought that we could actually read a book with our ears? You sometimes might like to read a story during the daytime, or sometimes you may like to read it at night. And one of Miss Bumgarner's favorite ways to read a book is she likes to read at night in her bed before she goes to bed. Whose moms and dads or grandmas or aunts and uncles might read you a bedtime story? My little girl likes bedtime stories even though she's only 3 months old. She still likes to listen to books before she goes to bed. Sometimes you may just read books for fun. And sometimes we read books to help us learn. So, in your activity, I want you to think of ways you like to read, and then you're going to send a video and show us a way you like to read.